Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Sunday, July 19th, 2009, and today we're reading in 1 Kings chapter 2, and as always, I begin by encouraging you to read it for yourself, see what you get from it, email us and we'll put it on the blog. But we see, David's actually about to transition out of this life into his next dimension, and he leaves some instructions. He speaks to his son Solomon, who's now become king, and he tells him certain things to do, certain people to watch out for, certain people to beware of, and even how to keep his relationship with the Lord and to follow his decrees, his commandments, and things of that nature. And this is why I want to bring up for Lessons for Life, just how David got Solomon off on the right foot by leaving him these instructions. Now, of course, as we read before, we know David was not perfect in regards to his children. He had some errors even with dealing with his other son Absalom. But we see here how something that we can definitely follow and want to put into practice for ourselves and really use for lessons for life. And the instruction that he left for Solomon were really vital or very beneficial to Solomon having a successful start to his reign as king. And I remember as I was reading this, with David talking to his son or telling him certain things before he left, that my mother, before she left, and it wasn't right before, it was a couple of years before she transitions into the next life, that she wrote me a letter, and many of you children have seen it already, and if you don't remember it, I can show it to you again because it's something I keep with me. But it's words just to encourage me, to strengthen me, to point me in the right direction. And it's amazing that even though she's not with us physically here now, that I can still look at the letter, and I do so from time to time, and it still encourages me as if she was even here. And the words she says, even though they were written years and years ago, when you read it, it's like it's something fresh that's being written to you. And it's a way if you can really leave a real legacy or something that can be lasting in the hearts of those that you leave behind. So that's even part of the reason, of course, that as I do Lessons for Life. So when I'm gone, when I'm left, you can still refer to some of the things that I've said in these Lessons for Life, and things I may say may help to encourage you, inspire you, or you may learn a different lesson that you want to go with. But that was really one of the inspirations behind it, and I see David even doing the same thing here with Solomon, telling him certain things to do. So that's what I really want to share. I didn't go really into details what said and what happened in this chapter, but that's for you to read it for yourself. But that's definitely lessons for life that I want to share from this chapter, and just so far as helping someone to get a head start on their life, and those especially that you leave behind, is to leave them instructions. And also it was important for Solomon then to follow the instructions that his father left him in order to be successful too. So with that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.